Effective collaboration with external partners is essential for modern business. The 3D Experience platform offers some great tools to facilitate both internal and external collaboration seamlessly. You can invite external users that already have their own 3D Experience platform onto your platform, and you can allow them only access to specific collaborative spaces or specific areas so they could come use their roles from their tenant and actually do some work on your platform without purchasing any roles for them yourself. And this is the scenario we're going to be focusing on in this video is having external users come on to your tenant, but not use your licenses. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to our platform management dashboard, and under members and then configure member options, we want to make sure that this is checked. This essentially ensures that somebody can come onto your tenant without having to use roles from your tenant. Now that we have that set, we can essentially start by inviting the outside contractor or user to your collaborative space. And essentially, this is similar to granting access to an internal user, but with some distinctions. So we can go to members management and then go to invite members. And essentially, we'll put in the email for that user. And under member right, we'll click external and then please, we can write a message for inviting them to the platform. And then we can hit next. And then essentially what we want is we don't need to assign the license, and we can grab if they're going to be doing SolidWorks, we can grab Collaborative Designer for SolidWorks. And essentially for both of these, we will not be assigning a license. We will let them actually bring these three roles from their tenant themselves. So we don't need to purchase an additional license. We can say next, and then we can simply go ahead and invite that user. Now, there's an important thing that the external collaborator actually needs to do on their specific tenant. What they have to do is actually make sure that an administrator must ensure that the restrict usage to this platform button is deactivated. So that'll allow them bring their role onto your role. So just pretend that I'm now in the external collaborator's dashboard. I can go to the members. I can click on that user, and essentially I have to make sure that these three buttons here are clicked. And essentially by clicking these three buttons, restrict usage to platform, I can now use these three roles on other companies' 3D Experience platforms. So now we're back in our company's tenant. What we need to do now is we either need to invite the user to our collaborative space, or in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new collaborative space called external collaboration. And this will be for our external users and our users to actually collaborate together. Because maybe I don't want them to access my main design files. So I can then go ahead and manage members. So I have myself, and then I can hit this button here. So there's contributor, author, leader, and owner. So a contributor can read and add content. An author can read, add, and edit content. And then a leader and owner can essentially read, add, edit, and delete content. So in this case, I'm going to put the new external user in here and add members. And then I could add the other team members as necessary. So now in this situation, we have the external contractor plus myself having access to the external collaborative space. And once all these steps are complete and the external user accepts the invitation to your tenant, they will be able to fully collaborate from the shared collaborative space without having visibility of anything else in your organization.